We back up. How was your holiday? How was the Thanksgiving, Anthony?
It now has just turned into some type of family rerun. There's nothing new that happens. Absolutely nothing new.
That is brilliant, actually, the family rerun.
It's a rerun. You could roll videotape. We could all sit at home. We should tape one, multi-camera shoot, just tape it, and play it at home where we can just sit there and watch, because there is nothing new. I sit with the same people. The same conversations happen. I did step in this time, though, and have to draw a line. I got angry. I want no more medical discussions ever in family get-togethers anymore. I don't care. When you sit down, and there it is, the antepast is on the table, and it's time for everyone to sit down and start digging in. And then the various courses come on the table, just like every fucking year. And there it is, and you eat the same stuff, the same people. You know, I cooked it. You cooked it the past 20 years. I know you make the fucking quiche. I know you do. Who made the turkey? Uncle Tony did. There he is carving it like every fucking year. It's the same thing. It's like you're watching the same movie. I don't watch Goodfellas that many times, and I watch it every time it's on. But I've seen this movie every time for 20, 30 friggin' years.
But sometimes the stars don't re-up for a year or two.
Yeah.
Because they die.
A few of the stars don't come back.
A few of the stars decide not to come back for the sequel.
A few of them are legends.
Right.
They're off the list. But then I sit there, and some of these old people show up, and the first thing out of their mouth, did you hear about Doris? It's a sin. She was in the hospital. She had a goiter being removed, and they found some cancer. And what they're doing now with her is a new procedure that I don't want to hear it. I'm eating. I don't want goiters. I don't want cancer on the conversation.
No tumors.
I want happy, fun talk.
Just like my turkey, I want it to be tumor-free.
No tumors.
Right.
You're thinking about tumors eating like a little onion bulb?
Oh, you're eating like a roasted potato, and one of your old uncles is talking about his prostate as they're handing over an artichoke. Like, does it look like this, green and spiky, with breadcrumbs embedded in it? I hate old people. They just talk about their fucking medical conditions. I brought this up some other point. You can't go to a diner without sitting down and listening to table conversation about people's feet or their breasts or their neck or eyeballs or a brain tumor or throat or thyroid or knees or bones or something. Can you just talk about the shit on your plate? Can you talk about one of your young grandchildren that are doing fine, that are still healthy, God bless them? No. It's got to be, my back hurts, so I went in, and it turns out the tumor is intertwined in my spinal cord. Oh, lovely. Hope you die before I come here again next time.
Great. Pass the gravy, please.
Yeah, could you please just pass the gravy?
And what are you going to do with those coins you saved all those years? I wouldn't mind having a crack at them. Not that you have to think about that now, but just you're ready to go bye-bye in the box.
And the blood clots in my varicose veins. Could I have the cranberry sauce? Ugh. That's what you go through. It's every year the same thing. And then, I'm so full. I gotta sit down for a while. Watch the football game, sit down, and fall asleep.
Gonna have to unloosen my pants. Ugh.
Oh.
I was at my sister-in-law's house the day after Thanksgiving, and this lady, she's in her mid-50s. She comes up to me. First thing she says to me is that she has a sour stomach.
First thing. What possesses them?
Because that's the other thing. It starts with sour stomachs and this other crap, and then eventually they get a little older, and then it's pure medical hell.
Yeah.
But this is where it begins.
It starts maybe with some sour stomach.
It starts in your 50s where you have nothing left to talk about, so you bring up your sour stomach.
And it goes from sour stomach to removed my esophagus and put my stomach in my back somewhere.
How do you I don't know. How do you comment about that? Lindsay sees her with a piece of apple pie.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to make small talk. We're in this house. We don't know anybody
Nothing
really.
in common with these people.
I know my sister and my brother-in-law, obviously, and a few people that were there. And then there was a bunch of people I didn't know. And she sits down with her piece of apple pie, and Lindsay goes, "No, what would be perfect for that apple pie is a nice scoop of that vanilla ice cream that's in the kitchen."
That's a nice opening conversation.
Just want to kind of
break
throw it
the
out
ice
there
with that person.
She goes, "Oh, no. Yesterday I had a sour stomach."
Oh, sour stuff. I'm lactose intolerant, and that ice cream could be a problem.
"Oh, no, I had a sour stomach yesterday." And then she goes, "But I did sneak a little just before the apple pie."
Hope it doesn't affect my esophagitis.
Hope I don't have to go to the bathroom and leave some stew in the toilet. Yeah, how lovely.
Yeah, I should have just taken it to that level.
Nice stew dump on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, ice cream gives me the runs too. just take it to the next level with her so she walks away.
I ate ice cream one time. I sneezed. I shit my pants. Hand to God.
Hand to God.
You just
filled up my shoes with pudding, lady.
You know, sometimes I eat ice cream. My dick won't get hard to fuck my chick. I swear to God. Where you going?
Wait, come back here. You lactose intolerant hag.
Here's how. This was. But the problem is you're too nice. Here's how you deal with the elderly. You guys understand? Let's role play. I'll be Lindsay. You be the old person. Hey, it looks like you should have some ice cream on that.
Oh no.
Die.
Oh no. Yesterday I had a sour stomach.
Sour stomach. What is that?
Means you had the liquid shit.
Take a Tums.
Jeez.
Take some Pepto.
And then so that was the highlight of my Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's the highlight?
Actually, I took everyone out to dinner to a restaurant for Thanksgiving.
You did?
Yeah.
No home family cooking thing?
No, man, everyone bailed, and then they started looking at me like I was actually going to, like, cook a turkey. Cook a turkey in my New York apartment. I'm looking.
Oh, that's good.
I'm calling everyone back going, "Are you insane?" No.
That's great.
No, I'm not cooking a turkey. You guys could come to Thanksgiving at my house. We could watch the parade because it's pretty close to my house.
The mice can baste it with their urine.
And then we'll go out to dinner. So we went out to dinner. It was different and it was cool. No one had to clean up, and it was.
Did you have turkey?
Yeah.
Traditional Thanksgiving fare at this at this restaurant?
Yeah, it was an Italian restaurant, but we had turkey.
Had turkey?
Yeah, they had a little turkey menu.
Wasn't like they brought a whole turkey to the...
Nah, it was family style, all cut up, ready to go.
Yeah, see, it's got to be a little traditional.
But I had some of the youngins at my apartment. We walked and checked out the parade. Checked out the floats being blown up the night before.
Yeah.
Little tradition in my neighborhood.
Oh, watching the floats get blown up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right around your neck of the woods.
They're all on their side and half blown up, and you walk by and go, "Oh, wow, there's Charlie Brown face down in the gutter." Must have had too much to drink last night, kids.
Fill them up with helium, I guess, and then parade them through the streets the next day.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful? Who gives a shit?
Well, then you play the Thanksgiving Day Parade lottery. Who's going to get hit in the head with a big chunk of metal this year?
With a lamp post. It really is amazing that this is kind of something new. Because they had a problem, I guess, 97, 98, was it?
97 was the really bad one with the brain damage and all that, some lady.
97.
Just trying to enjoy the parade. And
oh, you just sit there. How many millions of people sit and watch that? That is unlucky lottery if there ever was one.
A big clunk of steel hit you in the head.
I believe it was the Cat in the Hat that year.
Yep.
Was coming down the street, and a gust of wind took it into a light pole, and the entire pole that the light hangs on snapped off and hit her, put her in a coma for a while. She got a nice chunk of change out of New York City.
Oh, yeah, she did. Well, the new ones, they're not suing. Are you crazy? That's why you go to the parade. You're playing the lottery with the parade.
Here's what happened. The M&M was coming down the street, Opie.
I saw the M&M.
The M&M was coming down the street, and a gust of wind, again, it hit a light post, but the whole pole didn't come down, just the globe. And when you look up at these light globes, don't they look about the size of a Pepsi bottle or something?
Yeah, sure.
When they're up close on the ground, this thing is giant. It is really huge. It's the size of like a toilet bowl.
It's massive. And,
yeah.
And it weighs like 35 pounds.
Yeah.
The light fixture.
And it came crashing down, and believe me, there's no free room where this thing could just hit empty sidewalk. Every spot is taken by people. And it hit, apparently, some child from Albany drove down with the family. Also with a disabled person was with them in one of those motorized wheelchairs, and it kind of hit that person a little too.
I heard it just bounced off her head.
Was she a retard?
Well, yeah, there was something going on there. I don't know. Hit her big, soft, pliable, huge, oversized tongue like an airbag. Cushioned the blow.
It almost knocked some sense into her.
Did she have Downs? They probably didn't know she was. They probably thought she was afloat. Like, just
big.
But they're not suing.
Yeah, it's noble of them, but I
fuck it. Everyone else is going to sue. You might as well too.
It's the Thanksgiving Day Parade lottery. Like you said, they have a winning ticket. You might as well cash it in.
I got to tell you, I was watching because that's the first thing you think about when you're watching the parade from the sidewalk.
Yeah.
How good are these people at controlling the balloons? You're looking up at what could possibly get knocked off.
The coverage always says they're professionals. I don't know what that means.
Fucking no.
I don't know what that means.
How many floats do they have? 20, 30 maybe?
Yeah.
Whatever, a couple dozen, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 50 guys on each one.
They do it once a year, and from the looks of these people, they're not professionals.
No, they're not getting the cream of the crop.
Apparently, they are going to be joining us for the homeless shopping spree because that's exactly what some of these people look like.
Of course. And all I heard in my section, and it's the beginning of the parade, this is a good 30 blocks uptown from where the actual accident happened.
Yeah.
This is all we heard from the crowd and the people. Whoa!
Really?
Whoa! As the balloon's going side to side, I'm like, this ain't good. This is just a disaster waiting to happen every fucking year.
Weaving back and forth.
But that's all you hear from the crowd is, whoa, as it's getting too close to their side, and then it goes back to the other side.
Yeah, one of the floats got pretty close to Katie Couric and Matt Lauer and what's his face there?
Al Roker,
who was sitting there, and they're doing their report, and then they went like, whoa, whoa, and kind of backed off because it swung right near them.
That's what the crowd does through the whole thing. It's just, whoa, because they're not controlling shit.
No. They're on tethers, but the wind is really, they're at the wind's mercy. And it's New York City streets. They're not doing this thing on a farm. You know, there are buildings and plenty of lights and light poles.
Yeah.
Just waiting to get knocked and snagged. It was so good to see that M&M deflate, though. Just lay on the ground.
Oh, it's great.
The light pole just falls and hits some stupid family from Albany.
They quickly popped that thing, deflated it, and snuck it off a side road.
Yeah.
Got it on a truck as fast as possible.
Get out of here. Keep the festivities going. Right. It wasn't that bad. Let's get...
Well, hose down the retard. More floats are on the way. We got to move on.
That's what I saw, too. I turn on Channel 4 and NBC in New York, and I'm watching the parade coverage, and I'm like, this is the stupidest shit. And then I couldn't tune away because their coverage is so bad. They're trying so hard to be festive, and the parade moves so slowly that there is a ton of just inane babble they use for filler. And I'm watching, and then I'm switching back and forth from CBS to NBC. I guess the ABC had something else going on. But I'm switching back and forth, and the coverage, just horrid. They like throwing stats in for all the floats. They have and here comes Dora the Explorer coming down, something new this year, very popular with the children. I know, it's on at my house all the time. Dora the Explorer, my kids love it. And do you know, Dora couldn't catch a subway here. She's as high as 5 subway cars. They got to throw in like a local angle or something to tell you that it's big.
Yeah.
And Chicken Little from the new movie, Chicken Little, doesn't think the sky's falling today on this beautiful day. The sky was falling on a family from Albany. Chicken Little's glasses, by the way, as wide as 3 taxicab windshields. Here's another New York tie-in for you. And Ronald McDonald making his way down. Ronald McDonald, half as tall as the Statue of Liberty. We get it. We get it. Big balloons. They're very big. We get it. Big, big, big balloons.
You're missing the obvious, though. After the M&M's float, hit the light post and hit that family in Albany.
Yeah.
They continue with the parade like nothing was going on. Did you see all the shit that was going on behind Katie and Matt and the rest of these clowns?
They had, and on CBS, their vantage point behind them was exactly where the light fell.
Yeah.
So they're trying their darndest to just go, all right, we'll keep you updated on this, but moving on with the parade, as we look, here comes a Bullwinkle is coming down the street, and this is a festive day. Here's the marching band from Iowa as they're coming down the street.
Somebody help!
Beautiful day, isn't it? Why are we all of a sudden in Italy? And here comes Santa Claus, ending the parade for the day as they hose the street down of blood. They tried to carry on, but all you saw were emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
People moving very quickly.
Oh, it was quite entertaining. All right, we got lots of phones.
We do?
Yeah, there's a couple that are
interesting. I can't see the phones today.
Hold on, I gotta move this over a little. I don't know what you... Oh, okay, Tree Killer, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, man.
What do you got today?
Oh, just a holiday disaster. My father-in-law confessing an affair right at the Thanksgiving table. Happy holidays.
Stop.
Yeah, that's the other thing about Thanksgiving, man. People confess all sorts of shit.
You got a little booze in them?
Yeah, a little drunked up, and I don't know, just blurted it out and kind of had to sit there and didn't even get the pie. We kind of left early, you know.
Is he having it now, or it was a previous affair?
Previous. Recently over, I guess.
Yeah, well, why would you bring it up then?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Is the stepmother alive still?
Oh, yeah. Right beside him.
Oof, right beside him.
All right.
That's great.
Well, thank you for that.
Hey, no problem.
I thought there was a little more to it, but all right.
No,
father-in-law confesses to an affair at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
No confessions.
Have a good one.
You know what? That, and then I get people like relatives that come up and go, "Do you remember me?" Like now it's a fucking quiz that if I fail, I'm the asshole because I can't remember your name. First of all, you look nothing like you used to. Okay, I haven't seen you in I don't know 30 years, and they come up, "Do you remember me, darling?" No.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. I remember nothing about you.
I thought you died in 1979.
Yeah. It's like a guest star.
Right.
They pop in. I got my regulars. I know who they are. I see them every year. And then there's this extra relative that comes by and quizzes me.
Right.
It makes me feel like an idiot. Yeah, and then I go, yeah, I remember. What's thy name, darling? What's mine? Oh, okay, I don't know who you are. Annoying cunt. How's that for a name?
Hey, Mike and Philly, what's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good, Mike.
A couple years ago, my buddy was working for Marvel Comics, so we held the Spider-Man float, and the night before, I drank out drink and was hammered, was throwing up on the way in. So those people that hold those floats are not experts.
Yeah, of course not. I hear they're employees of Macy's. I hear they're trained maybe for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Most of the guys not taking it seriously, and they're drinking the night before.
Of course.
I've heard all the horror stories. Thanks, Mike.
Do you guys hear an echo in the phone?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
It's been worse. I'll give them that. It's not bad. Knock woods.
2 weeks training, employees. Okay, we covered all that. All right, so
I had an exciting... No one asked me how my Thanksgiving was.
Well, we're going to ask you after the break.
I want to know.
But guys, it's a holiday for friends.
I saw Pat from Moonachie's Thanksgiving up on a message board.
What do you
he
mean?
actually took a picture of his plate and the Boston Market bag, and it's a plate with a leg, some mashed potatoes, and some gravy, and I think there was some cranberry sauce or something on the side, and corn. He actually sat there with his Boston Market Thanksgiving.
How do we know it was actually Thanksgiving, though?
Yeah.
Did he have the parade on in the background or something?
I believe him. Yeah. I totally believe him.
Yeah, we learned way too much about Pat on our last show before today.
Pat was and I gave him a thought
Yeah.
Like, as I was sitting there with my family, for some reason there was an empty seat and plate, because I guess that we'd overestimated how many people were going to be there, and there was one missing plate, and my girlfriend goes, "That is the Pat from Moonachie plate. We could have invited Pat. He could have sat at the table, the plate." And then, like, food started coming, and I gave it not another thought. I just forgot about Pat.
I forgot that fat diabetic existed until you just brought his name up.
So I'm thinking now maybe we should do something for him for Christmas.
Well, he's going to be a big star this coming Friday when we're back in New York. We're doing the eggnog drinking contest this Friday. Are we doing well with the contestants at all? We got a bunch of truckers, and they're going to come all the way to New York to take on Pat and see if they could outdrink him in the eggnog drinking contest.
I put my money on Pat.
Yep.
I am definitely putting my money on Pat. He blew the competition away so badly last year that I can't see anyone beating him.
70 double shots of eggnog last year.
He kept drinking after everyone else, long after everyone else had bailed out.
And he finally stopped on his own and then made himself puke. He could have kept going.
Yeah.
He could have kept going. So good luck to these truckers who think they could take Pat out. They're all coming in Friday. Friday show is going to be just a puke fest.
How about for Christmas we get him a nice, maybe a $50 gift certificate to Boston Market, so he get himself like a bigger plate.
Some cyanide.
You know what? I think there's going to be a lot of listeners outside the studio on Friday, because I think we're going to maybe drag one last contestant off the street, just in case, like, all the guys that said they're showing don't show. We want to fill up the studio with contestants. I think if you're coming by the station on Friday, please bring a gift for Pat.
A very Pat from Moonachie Christmas.
Yes. Pat needs gifts.
Because he doesn't we learned that he doesn't have any family. He's got a couple of family members, but they don't accept him. He has no contact with him. He has a sister whose husband seems to hate Pat for some reason that he's been very vague about. And the sister doesn't have any contact, I guess, because her husband can't stand Pat. Pat's got a father who abandoned him when he was born, that Pat knows where he lives. Guaranteed he's driven by the house. He's called him a couple of times, but hangs up when he picks up the phone. So there's a want there, a need to know who his father is.
You think he's driven by the house just as the front door is opening and his two new young kids are running toward the minivan for soccer practice,
hustling their little hair,
and everyone's just happy, running, just...
You have a good day, Skipper, champ.
Maybe getting, just slightly late for the soccer game, so they're rushing, but they're happy.
Bye, Daddy, we love you. I love you too, kids.
Jumping into the minivan as Pat's van is slowly driving by in the distance.
The brand new minivan they hop in as Pat's tranny is falling out in front of the house. The beautiful house, by the way. You know it's just the white picket fence. Everything Pat's ever wanted in a family is in that house, and that's it.
It's a house full of love.
A house full of love.
Can we tease your Thanksgiving going into break?
Oh, it's not that eventful. I just was lonely.
No, he was lonely.
Oh, you didn't do anything for Thanksgiving?
I did. I saw somebody, but nothing major.
You saw somebody? You saw a hooker for Thanksgiving?
No. I mean, I didn't.
Did you or did you not get an escort for Thanksgiving?
I do not believe I did.
Oh. But you had a friend? You weren't alone?
No.
With a Boston Market chicken leg.
Pat even looks like a baby. He looks like just like a taller version of what his father walked away from.
Yeah. Hey, Dad. Thought maybe me and you could slam. Oh.
What's the dial tone noise?
Just at the door, all nervous, a half hour before he can bring himself and work up the nerve to knock. Who are you? I'm your son, Daddy. Whack! Just staring at that knocker on the door.
I'll bet you he says things when he drives by the house. He probably goes, yeah, how you doing today, Dad? Just trying to be kind of funny to himself.
Hey, Dad. There it is. Porsche in the driveway.
Fights the urge to just blubber.
Successful businessman.
Porsche, new young wife.
Oh, just the hottest wife is walking out.
Two young, perfect model kids.
Oh, God. And Christmas at that house, the living room has a vaulted ceiling where they can fit an 18-foot Christmas tree in there. And they all laugh as they decorate it up. Presents just stacked and out so far from the bottom of the tree with the kids' names on it. Everything they could possibly want and more.
Yeah.
And dinner? Oh, the new family is just over there. They got to put like 4 leaves in the table to extend it to fit that entire family.
And they have plenty of sugary desserts because their kids don't have diabetes.
None of their kids have diabetes. All 10 toes.
Their kids aren't going to embarrass them by stuffing newspaper where that little toe should be so they don't tip over.
Just the happiest Christmas ever.
Every Nathan's contest, it's just more love. Just put more love. Put more love in that gaping hole.
Give me more love, more love.
More love.
Oh, how horrid.
Oh, I can't wait to see Pat from Moonachie this Friday, the eggnog drinking contest.
So, maybe a wrapped little present for
It would
him.
be very, very nice.
Would be good.
Because I know a lot of you guys are going to show up on Friday, so that would be very, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, did you have turkey for Thanksgiving, Jimmy?
I did.
And?
It was good. I didn't cook it, though.
Who cooked it?
Bob Kelly's girlfriend.
You hung out with Bob Kelly at his
Holiday
girlfriend?
with Bob Kelly.
Yeah. Ugh. I had to. I was working. I would have wanted to see my family. I'll see my family this week.
I want a leg, man. I want to hold my wing.
I'm telling you, he actually looks like a turkey now.